Shabbat Shalom, and you are welcome to the Shabbat of this morning. The Shabbat that we are going to talk about this morning is Shabbat Noah. That we thank the Lord our God for the great love that He has towards us to call us, into the service, into His service, for us to come and be called the children of the living God. It is an honor. Many people, they don't understand that. It is an honor for you to be called the children of the Most High God. There are people who want to be called the children of God, but the opportunity is not given to them. But for us, that we hear, Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, we that heard it and listen to it and obey it, it's an honor. Many people, they hear it, it goes there, it comes out here, they don't care. But for us, it is an honor to be called the children of God, and to listen and to do exactly what the Torah is commanding us. Today, I subtitle the Parshas of today as renewal or purification. Okay, renewal. Remember, I talked about renewal, right? Now, about purification. There's some very interesting thing that talks in the Talmud, right? Concerning a soul. Or even though in Zohar also give us the understanding too, that a soul that is sinful. Right? When the soul is sinful, where does it go? Because some religion tell you, oh, you go to hellfire. You go to hellfire. And you said that it's nothing like hellfire. We don't believe in hellfire because there's something like that. It is a kind of a tactics that a human being is trying to use to give you fear. It's a tactics of fear so that you get scared and say, oh, I'm going to do. No. Nothing like hellfire. But the issue is where does a sinful soul goes? The understanding is this. He said, a soul that is sinful goes to a place that is called a purifying place. A place where that soul has to be purified. But remember, purification is not easy. It's not easy. That soul will be beaten and be beaten. All the dirtiness will be removed. And the soul will become pure again. The example I was giving is that how do you make a gold a gold? A gold has other kinds of metals surrounding it, all kinds of impurity. But we need a 99.99999% gold. How do we do that? We put the gold in what? In the fire. Pound it and pound it and pound it and remove all the impurity, right? And the pure gold, shining, comes forth. Understand the same principle here. So the Torah taught to us that the ark was corrupted. Which I'm going to answer a lot of questions when we go to do our Torah study downstairs. I want to listen very, very well, please. Renewal and purification. What is God doing to the planet? Is He renewing it? Is He purifying it? What is He doing? Let us see. In the story of the flood, the ark is transformed by water in a more mystic and dramatic way, in a more exaggerated or in a more mystical way. The maftir of Parshas Bereshit, the Parashah of creation, give an indication of the undoing. What is God saying here? What I have done, I'm going to undo it one by one. It's like a man that built a house, right? It took him a long time to build it, to construct it. And he now say, oh, there is something wrong with this house. Maybe the structure is not standing very well, or maybe there is some kind of dirtiness that comes into the house, or maybe there is a mold, like a mold in the house. And now, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. A mold is a bacteria, that affects the house. You see, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I need to remove all the mold, right? I need to get all the bacteria, the virus, and to get it out. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to detach the house one by one to undo. I'm going to remove them one by one, and I'm going to clean it, and I'm going to build a new one. Okay, so let's put that in our mind. But, so, he said, Adonai said, I will blot out from the earth the men whom I created, men together with beasts, creeping things, and birds of the sky, for I regret that I made them. Genesis chapter 6, verse 7. So, my question now is this. God said, I'm going to remove the man which I have created, because the man becomes corrupt, right? The man becomes sinful. All the thought of his heart is evil. Nothing good that is coming out of his mind, right? So, the question now is this. What is the fault of the animal? What has the animal done? What is the fault of the ant? What has the ant done? What is the fault of the eagle, of the bird? What have they done? Why destroy all of them together with the one that is sinful? Why can't you just destroy the one that is sinful and leave us all alone? I want you to answer that question when we go downstairs. Put it in your mind. You have to answer it when we go downstairs to eat. Okay? So, remember, what is the fault of those ones? I'm not going to give you the answer now. I'll continue. It would have been quite straightforward for God to destroy the human alone, as I said. But through humanity agency, the earth itself has become corrupt. The earth, in Hebrew, eretz, appeared 10 times in this section before God's promise to establish the first covenant in the book of Genesis chapter 6, verse 18. That is the covenant between Noah and God, right? It is not just human who will experience the flood, but the very earth, indeed, all of creation will be transformed. The language of the story of the flood is similar to and the reverse of the language of Bereshit. If you look at the language that was said, as was written, that God said in the book of Bereshit, or in the book of Noah, is the same, nearly but the opposite side. The other side of the coin, I would say, of the book, of the Parshas of creation, of the Parshas Bereshit. God saying, all what I have created, I'm going to do what? I'm going to undo it. You see? All the laws of nature that I have placed in order, I'm going to suspend them. It's like, I'll give us another example. You know, when a military regime, when they come into power, because this happened a lot in Africa, right? When a military regime take over, when they overthrow a civilian government, what does a civilian government, with what are they run? The civilian government is run by what is called a law. A law. But the military regime does not run with a law. No. They run with what is called a decree. A law is different between, it's like similar, but there's a differences. A law is when the parliament, or the Congress, or the people, they decide, okay, this is the law we're going to do. No, they argue, they look at the pro, they look at the coin, it can take them maybe 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, they argue among themselves and they come to what they both agree. Oh, okay, this is what we're going to do, okay. They now say it, they've sent it to the president sign, or they send it to the prime minister sign, and become a law of the land. But in the case of the military regime, there is no law. It is called a decree. The president will just come and say, this is what everybody is doing. You have to do it. If you don't do it, they kill you or they imprison you. So you have no choice. The people, the civilians has nothing to say. You have nothing to be input. No, they told you your input is not there. They just tell you my way or the highway. You decide. You want to do it, you do it. You want to do it, we arrest you, we put you in jail, or we fire you, or we kill you. So that is the difference between both of them. Right. So this is what I'm saying. That if you look at it of what he's saying here, that the law of creation, God suspended. Suspended. And now it's going to be by a different way. Because you have done something wrong, and the consequence has to come. And God is going to give man the consequence of his action. The flood itself is called mabbul, that is it in Hebrew. A word found only in the context of this catastrophe. The word mabbul is not found anywhere else in the Torah. It's only found in this part. And the word mabbul is a kind of the closest interpretation they call it flood, but it's a kind of, I would say, the getting the consequence of your action. You know, saying, okay, you did this, and this is the decree has been passed. Now, not the law. Okay, not the law. Now, the decree has been passed, and the decree is the earth has to be destroyed. Finish. There is no, please, God, please have mercy. You know, like yesterday, we were discussing something in the during the eretz Shabbat. My son was trying to argue some kind of argument. He said, no, but this can be done. I said, no, it doesn't work that way. This is the way it works. If you don't want to receive a consequence, right? Or rather, the example that I was giving him, somebody is smoking, he's a smoker. Smoke, right? And they said, do not smoke, it's not good to smoke. Why you know, stop smoking? It's good for me, right? He smoke. And now it has a stroke. Right? And one of the side, or maybe the whole body is paralyzed. And I say, oh, you know what? God, I'm sorry. Which one is God sorry? They want you not to smoke, and you smoke, and now you are paralyzed, and you're saying, God, have mercy upon me. It's too late. That is the consequence of your action, my friend. You face the consequence of your own action. It is too late now. But if you don't want to receive the consequence, when they want you do not smoke, say, actually this is not good for me. I heed the call, I listen, and I stop. That might prevent stroke from coming. You listen and you obey, and you will not have stroke. I'm just giving an example, right? That's an example. So the same thing here. Men refuse to listen. The same thing of what we are doing now. Oh, man can sleep with a man. A woman can lay with a woman. A child can become a boy. A child boy can become a girl. A girl child can become a boy. It can do other. Even though we have all kinds of, I don't know how many kind of sexes they say they have now. Maybe like 67 different groups. LBGT, ZZZ. I don't know how many of them. Man is going in the path of destruction. And when you try to tell them, they call you a bigot. They say, oh, who is this? What are you telling me? You cannot tell me. This is my right. How do what I want to do? You know, the worst is the word that when you tell them, they silence you. Oh, they put all kind of big name on you. It's hatred. You hate us. What is? I don't hate you, but why should I hate you? You are created in the image of Elohim. I won't hate you, but I'm telling you that I reject your action. I don't like your action. I don't like what you are doing. And that is because that is not the way I was trained. That's not my tradition. That's not my culture. Don't impose your will on me. That is what I'm saying. You want to do that? Go ahead. For me, I will not follow you. So don't impose your plan on my own children. That is what I'm saying. And I have the right to say my own opinion if we say that we're in a democracy, right? But you see, democracy only works in one way. The democracy only works for them. But when you want to say your own opinion, they say, close your mouth. We don't want to hear your opinion. We are not interested in your own opinion. So the same thing here. Men refuse to hear the voice of God. Men refuse to listen to the opinion of the Most High. They say our way or the highway. We are not going to follow your way, oh God. You are old, you know. Just like the way they are saying, that is Old Testament. Everything is old. Now we have a new one that is wonderful, you know. It's called love. It's called grace. No? But the Torah is garbage. No? They don't understand. That you cannot destroy the foundation and say you want to build a house. How can you build a house without the foundation? It will crumble. The foundation of all is the Torah. And Torah is life to those who take hold of it. And the Torah, God is telling us explicitly here that what happened in the creation, what happened during that time of Noah is the same thing that is happening now. Nothing new. Nothing new. The Torah said there's nothing new under the sun. They are just trying to bring all those old things. They are trying to rebrand it. They call it rebranding in marketing. Right? They want to rebrand it, give it another name, and sell the same thing to you. Yeah, this is new, nothing new. No. Sodom and Gomorrah, they did it. Noah, they did it. What is new there? Nothing new. But God is telling us, remember what happened. We need to understand history. We need to listen to history. What happened? Do you remember? The same thing is going to happen. You cannot continue to do the same thing and the same thing and say, I'm going to get a different result. No. We cannot continue to do bad and say, good will come. It doesn't work that way. You do bad, you face the consequence. You do good, you face, you get the better result. So, let's see now. He says that the rabbi suggests that mabbul, the word mabbul, is a technical term meaning that the heavenly part of the original cosmic ocean was allowed to open upon the earth, in effect reuniting the primordial water that had been separated at the creation. You see? This is what the word mabbul means. He said the word mabbul means God begins to undo. God begins to undo all the things that he has done. Begins to pieces it. God said, you know what? The water that I separated in the beginning, remember? And God separated the water from the one above from the one below. Right? And the one above he called the firmament. And the one below he called the sea. So what did God do? God said, I'm going to suspend that law. It was a law. That law, I'm going to suspend it. Now I'm going to rule by decree. I remove it. Finish. No more discussing with you. Right? With man. With man. Because God will say, okay, let us discuss and have a chat. Now there is no chatting. You know? No Facebook chat. No Google chat. No. Understand what I'm saying? So now this one is a decree. Straight ahead, this is judgment. The time of judgment has come. God remove, suspend that law, and the water of the heaven, the water of the firmament, boom, fell on the earth. That is it. And everything consumed. The highest mountain, that we have on our planet is called Mountain Everest. No? The water covered it up. Everything covered by water. But the planet is water. Everything covered. So, he said that the rhythm of nature established in the book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 14 is suspended during the mabbul, only to be re-established after the flood in the book of Genesis chapter 8 verse 22. The divine blessing to be fruitful and multiply given to Adam is interrupted by the mabbul, but restated to Noah. And the first covenant in the Torah following this blessing. Remember I said everything was suspended. The blessing that God blessed Adam, that be fruitful and multiply, right? Suspended. The blessing that God said you can eat of all the fruit of the land, everything is for you. Suspended. Everything that God said, the moon, the star, everything suspended. Suspended. Now it's by decree. Right? So, remember the question. What did the bird did wrong that they died? What did the animal, the elephant, the lion, the goat, the sheep, the cow, what did they do wrong that they died? The ant, all those small animals, the mouse, all of them, all the animals on the earth, what did they do wrong? You are going to answer the question downstairs. Remember it. Start thinking about it. Because the answer, I'm even though giving you the answer here, you know. So, now, he said, and that after all these things, God himself, after the whole catastrophe, God now re-established everything back as it was in the beginning. Renewal and purification. What is God doing? Is God renewing the planet, or God is purifying the planet? Is God renewing the planet, or is God purifying the planet? What is going on here? Some have suggested that the flood was an expression of divine rage or a divine tear for the recreated world. In the description of the mabbul, a scant 3 lines are devoted to the destruction of all flesh, which you can see in the book of Genesis, chapter 7, verse 21 to 23. Yet, we read in great details of the journey of the water, its sources, its level, and its duration. So, what is God doing? When something expires, it has to be renewed. When something has a problem, it has to be purified. When something becomes, when there's a lot of impurity in a thing, you have to purify it. Right? A woman, for example, in our culture, in our tradition, every month a woman goes to what is called mikvah. Men also do mikvah, but not like a woman. A woman is mandatory every month. After their issue, they go for a mikvah, they clean, and they come out purified. Right? Why are they doing that? Because many people, they don't understand. Why do a woman has to go to mikvah every month? A woman go to mikvah every month because of the loss of life. Remember that what a woman loses every month is life. And God is life. God is not God of death. God doesn't like death. God doesn't like destruction. God is life. And a woman, because the issue is not being used, has to go out and has to die. So it's death. And so a woman has to clean from death to become life again. Has to be cleansed. So a man also do that too. A man goes to mikvah as he wants to clean himself from iniquity, from sin. Okay, I did something wrong, you know, maybe I cheated in my business and I recognize that I cheated in my business, or I say Lashon Hara and I recognize that I say Lashon Hara. I go for mikvah, for cleansing, for God to cleanse me, to wash away my iniquity and my sin. You know, so this is what, so the same thing here, the planet is undergoing purification. I want you to look at it from another perspective. Okay? God said now the planet has to expire because the planet has expired. Because of what? Because of the action of men. Because of what men were doing on the land. He said, for everything in their heart is negative, no single positive. Remember, God didn't just wake up one day and say, I'm going to destroy it. No. God has been waiting, you know. The cup of men has filled up like this. Men refuse to listen. Even though in our text, right, they said men begin to even drink the blood of men. Such atrocity. Right? It is not right. So God said, okay, no, this is enough. Everything has to be what? Renewed. It has expired. I'm going to build a new one. So some of our interpretations say that the rain is like the tears of God, saying, yeah, everything I created has to be undone. And I have to do it again. And to rebuild up again. But what from, it's not like it's from the scratch, no. But from what I have made, I make a better one. I break up in a new one, a better one. So, we read of how the water lifted the ark, which is true, floated the ark, submerged the mountains. The earth was immersed in water as if the mabbul became a giant mikvah, I just said now. Surrendering the earth, purifying it, and renewing it. Rather, that the mabbul as the ultimate destruction. The mabbul is the ultimate cleansing. Just as one entered the mikvah with every part of one's body open to its water, so the great mikvah of the mabbul touched all the earth, even to the highest mountain, immersing and transforming it. Instead of us seeing it from a negative point, I want us to see it in a positive point. It is not that the mabbul is a part of destruction. Everything is destroyed, destruction. But I want us to look at it from a positive perspective, that the mabbul actually is a cleansing force. The mabbul is actually a purifying force that purifies us from our iniquity. It might be very strange, right? You might be saying, oh, no, the water destroyed everything, it killed everything, it consumed everything. Yes, in one sense, in one perspective. But if you look at it from another perspective, it is a cleansing force. It is purifying force. It purified human. It gave a human understanding that there is God. That there is an advanced energy up there that controls the activities of men. Because people say, oh, there is no God. Did you see God? I can do whatever I want to do. Did you see God? God cannot do me anything. I do whatever I want to do. But history taught us a lesson that there is God. That God will surely intervene. The same thing that we're doing now in our world, 21st century. Right? We don't care, no? We said there is no God. We're not going to teach history to our people. Right? Second World War is, how many years ago? Like 79, 78, 80 years ago? Right. Ah, that is too far. I forget about it. It's nonsense. That cannot happen again. No. There is a word that says, never say never. Never say never. Never say never. It will never happen again. La 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 la. We are deceiving ourselves. But what we are doing now, our action now is leading to another war. Our action is leading to another third world war that is coming. And there is a man that is saying, he said, I wish there will be no third world war. The president of Russia, Vladimir Putin said, I wish there is no third world war. But if there is a third world war, I bet you, I'm telling all of us, I'm telling you all the leaders of the world, that men will return to a stone age. You know a stone age? We'll be using stone to cook. But all civilization will be destroyed. With the weapons, with the power that we have now. At that time, we don't have them. But now, we have a very, very destructive power. Man. So, we need to order, is this man bluffing? Is this man saying the truth? It doesn't matter. We might hate him. We might dislike him. But the fact is this. He's saying the truth. That is the truth. Because if we begin the power that we have, we can destroy our planet 1 billion times. We can turn the planet into ash in space with the power that we have. What are we doing? Are we reasonable? Are we thinking? Are we saying, no, enough is enough? Are we saying, this is a red line, we cannot pass here? Are we saying, no, let us withdraw back from all this stupidity and stop and reason together on how to live amicably, on how to live together in peace, on how to live together understanding one another, respecting one another? We need to decide. But the path that we are taking now, may God have mercy upon us. So, it is as if God said, the two, following the mikvah, is the resumption of natural time. In the book of Genesis chapter 8 verse 22. The blessing of fertility and the creation of the first covenant in the book of Genesis chapter 9, verse 8. Indeed, it is the very covenant whose sign is a rainbow hanging up above as a cloud or in the cloud. A rainbow no longer to be shot again the earth and humanity. That confirms this purification. What am I saying here? It's as if God said, okay, the judgment has been served. And now, I'm going to have an agreement with you, with man. The first covenant was made between God and man. And God said, you know what? I will no longer do this again. Because I see that this action was actually very, very destructive. Now, I'm not going to do that again. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set a sign in the heavens in the form of the rainbow. If you look at the rainbow's like this, no? Like this. He said, I'm not going to shoot the arrow of rainbow, of evil upon man again. That rainbow is a kind of a defense. That rainbow is a kind of, see the shape? It's like it's pushing the water of the heaven, holding it. Say, no, don't drop down. You know? It's like that. If we look at it, he said, because God said, I will no longer bring the water back here again. And he's holding it up there. See, even though with all the sin that we're doing, maybe, I don't know, I wasn't alive at that time, I wasn't born at that time, the sins of the people of Noah. The Torah said, and Noah was a righteous man, a tzaddik. But our Savior said, in the time of Abraham, if Noah lived in the time of Abraham, Noah cannot be a tzaddik. It's in each generation. The generation of Noah was the most righteous man. The Torah said he was a perfect man. In his own generation. That means that if Noah is perfect and good in his own generation, then we can imagine how deplorable that generation was. How down, even though animal is cleaning, animal is holier than them. Animal is reasonable than them. Because animal, for example, let's say for a lion doesn't go and attack any other animal like that. No. Animal only attack when he wants to eat. Once he eats, it's okay, every other animal can play and do whatever they want to do. Even though the lion is sitting down like this, every other animal are playing. The antelope, the zebra, they will never go and touch them because it's food. It doesn't go and waste, it doesn't waste nature. There is nothing, it's not good to waste. But we human beings, what we do? We waste. Even though we don't need it, let's kill it. Even though it's not supposed to be killed, let's destroy it. It's man. You see, animal is even more reasonable than us. We become so deplorable, so down. No more tradition. No more culture. You see, he said, no. This one is it's a bad tradition, it's a bad culture. Oh, why are you coming to the synagogue on Shabbat? You know, on Shabbat, I can go to discotheque. You know, in the morning I can cross my leg, and do something else. If God said, do not walk, come on. That is 5,000 years ago, it's too old. You know? No. A woman, like what we have in the feminism world. No, you cannot bear, a woman have no right, a woman can continue to bear a name. You know, a woman doesn't have to bear the name of a man. I understand, but it's a choice of the woman. The woman can say, I want to bear the name of my husband. Right? A woman can say, okay, I want to remain with my name. It is between the husband and the wife. It is for them to decide. The government doesn't have a right to come and say a woman cannot bear the name of the man. No, that is complete feminism. That is complete stupidity. Let the woman decide. The woman has a brain. She can decide by herself. So when the government begin to put their mouth, they are actually saying that the woman has no brain. They are actually saying that the woman cannot decide by herself. They are actually saying that the woman is a robot. You know, that is nonsense. So the woman has it. Let them decide between the man and the husband, the woman and the man. If both of them agree, that is it. It's not your business to put your nose in the family's business. So this is what I'm saying. The planet has expired. And it has to be renewed. But don't look at it from the negative side. That the water everything about destruction is bad, 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 bad. Actually, it renews. Everything comes back. The water purifies the planet. Just like the mikvah purified the woman. Just like the mikvah purified the man. The planet was purified. Remember, the planet is a living planet. It's living like us. It's not a dead planet. Planet Earth is not a dead planet, it's a living planet. So just like you and me, the planet gives life to us, to everything that is on it. So it has to be purified too. Because we affect the planet. Our actions affect the planet. So, finally, it is as if the rainbow will now hold up the cloud, preventing them from unleashing the water that has covered the earth. God has entered into a new relationship with humanity and the earth. There will not be another mabbul. Now it is up to us to protect the earth, to protect the planet that has been purified on our behalf. Remember, God purified it for us. So it is not left for us to keep it that way. It is not left for us to do what? To do what is good. It is not left for us to do what? To do justice in the land. Not my friend is doing bad thing, and you know that your friend is doing bad thing. You close your eyes. Oh, my friend, you can continue to do bad thing, no problem. Because me and you, we play golf together. We play tennis together. Your son, my son is the husband of your daughters. Don't worry, continue to do what. But I see my enemy didn't even do anything bad. I kill him. Or somebody I don't like, or somebody I disagree with. Didn't even do bad thing. He didn't do anything wrong. Boom. I kill you. Where's the justice? When God said, the only thing He asks for us is justice. Nothing more. Doing what is right, doing justice. Say, justice, you shall pursue. That is it, nothing more. The word is not hard, the Torah is not hard. We, human beings, makes it hard. Because of our action. Because of, you see, Yeshua said, the big log in your eyes, you don't see that. But the small tiny thing in your brother's eye, you shout, that is what you see. But the one that is in your own eye, you don't see it. You don't look at yourself in the mirror and say, am I this? No? But your brother did nothing wrong, the whole world will know. Shout. But your own evil, it's good. Parshas, the renewal of purification. I want us to start seeing it from another perspective. I want us to start seeing it from another side. The water might not actually be evil. The water was actually to purify, to clean, to give us a perfect planet that we human beings can maintain it, can do what is right on it, and continue to love our God and praise Him. Shabbat Shalom.